This is lesson 9 and it's a review of area. I have here 4 examples. We're going to find the area of the following shapes, round to the nearest tenth where needed. This first shape is our rectangle. The formula we use to find the area of the rectangle is A equals length times width. I can see the dimensions of my rectangle. It's 8.5 times 6. I'm going to do the substitution with brackets to show multiplication, and then we'll put it in my calculator. So 8.5 times 6 is 51. And the units for area are going to be feet squared. Now, what if someone else did the same question? I'm going to write it over here in green. You don't have to copy it, just follow along. What if someone put in 6 first and then times 8.5? Does that change our answer? So let's check it out. 6 times 8.5. Nope, we still get 51. So keep that in mind. Generally, people think of the longer side as the length, but if you sub it in differently, because this multiplication works the same, whether you have 8.5 first or you have 6 first, you'll always get that answer. All right, let's take a look at the area of the triangle. So area of a triangle, the formula is base times height divided by 2. The base and height on a triangle are where they meet at a 90. So I can see 9.9 is the base of my triangle and 4.5 is the height of my triangle. I don't need 7.1 yards for the area calculation or 6.3 yards. I could use those measurements if I needed to find the perimeter of the triangle, but for area, I just need the base and the height. All right, let's go ahead and sub it in. So it's going to be 9.9 times 4.5, and then we're going to take that answer and divide by 2. Okay, so let's put it in our calculator. 9.9 times 4.5. I get an answer of 44.55, and then I still have to divide it by 2. So 44.55 divided by 2, and that gives me 22.275. And here's a place where I need to round it. They said round to the nearest tenth where needed. So the 2 is the tenth. 7 says to go up. So this would be approximately 22.3 yards squared. All right, let's go on and calculate the area of the circle. The formula for area of a circle is A equals pi r squared. Let's go ahead and write next to the circle what the radius and what the diameter is. I can see that the radius here is 4 inches, and that means the diameter would be 4 times 2, which is 8 inches. All right, so for substitution, we already know that pi is 3.14, and we're going to times that by radius squared, so 4 squared. Okay, let's put that in our calculator. So 3.14 times 4 to the exponent 2, and we get 50.24. So again, here's another question where we need to round to the nearest tenth. So 2 is the tenth. 4 says to stay, so this will be approximately 50.2 inches squared. Okay, the next shape we're doing is a trapezoid. A trapezoid has a formula that goes A equals the height times A plus B, all divided by 2. So just like in the triangle, we have height and base. So the base of the trapezoid is here, and I'm just going to write that in red, that this is the base. The height is just like in the triangle, it meets at a 90. So that right there is my height. So the only other dimension we need to know is A, and A is at the top. It's parallel to the base. So think of making a letter I. That's how you know where little a is, little b, and the h. All right, let's go to substitution. So the height goes in the formula first, so it's 10 times, so we show that with the bracket, a plus b. So a is 6 and b is 20. So we write down 6 plus 20, and then that is all divided by 2. So we have to solve this using our order of operation. I'm going to start by solving where the brackets are. So I'm going to leave my 10, times 6 plus 20 is 26, and then that is divided by 2. Now I'll solve in the numerator. 10 times 26 is 260, and that answer is divided by 2. And I'll finish it off. 260 divided by 2 is 130 centimeters squared. All right, those are the 4 shapes that you're going to be working with. If I turn the page, you can see here's the area worksheet. Okay, and didn't mean to do that. Let's try that again. Here is the area worksheet and the questions that you will be completing on the front and on the back, the word problems. Okay, hopefully those 4 examples helped you out, and have a great day.